going entirely too fast for this road. Okay, there we go. Much better. I also found this pretty cool YouTube channel that talks about the different medals and ribbons in the military and what they stand for and the eligibility. Now you can find this in military regulations and things of that stuff online, and those are the official uh, designations and what have you. But it's very government speak and can be hard to discern. But just gentleman on this particular channel really spells it out and talks through it in a way that is simple, clarifies, and also he gives nuances that help you understand the why of the ribbon, how some people may wear it, who's eligible, things of that nature. So I'll put a link to that channel in the description of this one as well. I just thought it was pretty cool. One of the medals that I have is the National Defense Ribbon. It's the one that is red and gold with intertwining stripes in there as well. I'll put a link to that as well, because I'm sure I'm not describing it very well. But those of you who served and may even have one will know what I'm talking about. For the ribbon itself, for the medal itself, you can tell because it has a bronze-like eagle with national defense across the top. But I'll put that link to that in the description as well. Yeah, this school on the left literally popped up over summer. It was not here a year ago. This was all farmland, similar to what you see on the left over here. And in fairness to these farmers, they saw an opportunity to cash out, and they did. No hate there at all. So like I was saying the other night, riding the MV, this is the way I would typically take heading out to the highway and heading back to the house, because you have a lot less space during busier times, lot less traffic lights, and therefore you get a little bit of a respite from the heat. Now normally I would go straight all the way down until literally my neck of the woods and then veer left or east, but I'm making a little pit stop to drop this book at the library, the Queen Creek Library. So I'm going to take a bit of a detour. Again, avoiding the main drag that you've seen in the other two videos prior to this, testing the center where there were a lot more traffic lights. So I'm sidestepping that a bit because right now it's probably about 104 degrees and it's hot. Here we go. Also, follow up from the first two videos, subject being the testing of the center camera day and night. Naturally, the night shot was not as high in quality as the day shot, simply due to the absence of natural light. But it was still something you could see, something you could feel. Audio was fine. And it was good to know. That's why I wanted to test to see. I will still do night shots, but I will keep in mind trying to do them most likely when the weather's cooler, where there's a lot of light. That will mean being more denser cities, center or downtown. That's something I'll probably keep in the back of my mind for when the weather cools down a little bit more, and maybe experiment with doing some videos at sunset or dusk. We'll see. Okay, so I'm getting close to the library. I'm going to turn here on Ellsworth. So I'm counting on there being a book drop. I haven't been to the library that doesn't have a book drop yet. I believe this one does. I just have to remember where it is on the library grounds, but we will figure that out soon enough. Let's see, is this the turn? Is this the turn? Yep, this is the turn. I've overshot. Luckily, we're on a motorcycle and we can maneuver quickly, react to changes. And this should be the entrance to the library. So if memory serves, it should be on the other side. Don't forget the stop sign. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Okay. I love how each book drop I've been to has a nice shade, so I don't fry. Okay, I'm gonna kill the engine for a moment. Get the book out of the trunk, pop it in the slot, and then off to our final stop, which is to fill up the bike. Remember I talked about the thing I like to do towards the end of the ride is fill up the tank so I don't have to worry about if I have enough fuel or if I'm out heading out somewhere. This is my daughter's, returning it for her. Just have to put it out there. Okay, so now that that's done, I can find the mission accomplished banner across the RT. Okay. Okay, I want to get back out on Rittenhouse. So back up to the regular spot if needed. So I wanted to point out earlier, if I may have mentioned it, the clock on the RT is incorrect. It's actually an hour and 10 minutes fast. So one of these cooler mornings, I will correct it.